Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've never seen me before, my name is Precious, and I'm just a girl who likes to talk to herself and post it on the internet. But today's video is going to be a reading vlog. I decided that I'm going to start doing monthly reading vlogs. I did one for January, and I had such a fun time doing that. Hopefully I'll be able to make one for every month. We'll see how that goes, but as for right now, here we are. It's February. Welcome to the February reading vlog. It's actually February 8th, and I already started a book a few days ago. I started Mile High by Liz Tomford, and I'm already almost halfway done, and I am liking it. This is the first book in the Windy City series, and I always hear so much hype around the series, so this year I made it my mission to start this series. But they're all sports romances. This book follows a hockey player named Evan, and then Stevie, who is the flight attendant for the hockey player's private plane. So automatically I thought that was an interesting concept because I've never read something like that. But from the get-go, there's definitely some sort of attraction there. Evan Xanders, everybody calls him Xanders, that's his last name. His reputation is bad boy, sleeps around, but he's secretly a softie on the inside, and he just plays into this whole bad boy role. And then Stevie, she was actually in a relationship with another professional athlete, but that ended bad, so she vows to herself that she's never going to get with an athlete again. But she meets Xanders, and obviously things change. But as I said from the get-go, there's an automatic attraction, and it's mainly just physical. But again, Stevie told herself that she didn't want to get involved with him because she swore off of athletes, and on top of that, it could honestly cost her her job because she technically works for him, and I guess she's not allowed to date the athletes. I don't really know. So both of those things are kind of holding her back. But obviously they'll eventually get with each other. I'm at a point where feelings are definitely starting to develop, and it's just more than a physical attraction, so it's getting good. I will say the only thing that I don't really like about the book is how the guys talk about the girls. And I know the guys in this book, they're supposed to be stereotypical athletes, but sometimes they'll just say stuff and it's just icky, and I'm ew. Even Xanders, sometimes he'll say stuff about women, and I'm just can we not say that? But so far so good. I don't really have too many big complaints. I'm honestly very much enjoying it. It kind of is a longer read. I thought it'd be way shorter. It's almost 500 pages. But yeah, that's that update. I have a lot of homework to do, so I'm probably gonna end up reading a little later. So let's just go to that. Okay guys, it's a lot later. I'm getting ready for the day, but I thought I'd take this time to give you some reading updates. I finished reading Mile High. I've been reading it for probably a little over a week, and I have just not been giving you updates because honestly there was nothing really to update you on, and every time I read, I usually read right before bed. So if I were to have recorded every single time I read, it would have literally just been me reading in bed, which I feel that would have gotten repetitive and a little boring, so I just didn't record every single moment. But last night I finished Mile High, so now it's time for my thoughts. I think the last time I talked to you guys, I said I was having a very good time, and I was. It was great. I love the hockey vibes. I love how the main character is a flight attendant. I've never read about a flight attendant before, so I don't know, I thought that was cute, and it was good, but it felt a little too long, and I felt the third act conflict was just very dragged out. It did not need to be that long, and on top of that, I feel the third act conflict didn't completely make sense. They basically couldn't be together because of this one main reason, and until a certain point, the reason just didn't make any sense. I was okay, at this point you guys love each other, why are you letting this stand in your way? So again, I just felt that was being dragged out, and I really did like the characters, the main characters. I really didn't have a problem with them, and I really like seeing side characters because I know that they'll get booked, so I enjoyed that build up. But overall, the book was a good time. I gave it, what did I give it? I think I gave it a 3.5. If the third act breakup wasn't so long, I would have given it a 4. And let me just say, I love a good third act breakup. I love conflict when it makes sense. If it gets to a point where it just doesn't make sense anymore, like it did in this book, then I just don't want it. Just end the book, please. But this book was good. If you're looking for a hockey romance, I would recommend. And I've heard that the series gets way better, so I definitely will be reading it. I feel this book is everybody's least favorite within the series. So if that's the case, I'm really excited because honestly, this book was pretty good. I know it's 3.5 might sound low, but that's actually a pretty good rating. That's that. Now I have to figure out what to read next. I might try to start a book later tonight. I don't really know because I have an exam tomorrow and I need to study for that. We'll see. I'm debating either starting Wretched by Emily McIntyre or The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. Honestly, I feel I just need to not read a romance book. I feel I've read too many and I'm I don't want to say burnt out, but I just need something different. The Housemaid by Frida McFadden is a thriller, and then Wretched by Emily McIntyre is a dark romance. So yes, it's still a romance, but obviously a dark romance is just not the same as a regular romance. But obviously I will let you know which one I pick. I'm gonna finish getting ready and I'll see you when I start my next book. Okay guys, it's a few days later. I thought it'd be a good time to give you some reading updates. As you saw, I started reading Wretched by Emily McIntyre. This is the third book in the Never After series, which is like a series of dark romances that are based on fairy tales. And basically it makes the villain the main character and they get their little happily ever after. And so each book follows a different fairy tale. And when I first started the series, I thought it was just stories based off of Disney fairy tales, but like it's not just Disney fairy tales because this is based off The Wizard of Oz, which let me just tell you, I'm still like low-key in my Wicked era. When that movie came out, I was obsessed and I'm still obsessed. So in this book, we get a lot of Wizard of Oz and Wicked references. So if you're into that and you like a good dark romance, then here we go. But basically the whole plot of the story, we have Evelina, who is based off of the Wicked Witch, but basically her whole family has like this drug empire and she's kind of the brains behind it all. Like she's the person who like grows the drug. So she's a part of that. And then we have Nicholas, who is a DEA agent. I honestly don't know what DEA stands for, but he's like a secret agent. And he ends up going undercover trying to bust this drug ring. But before he started this job, him and Evelina had a one-night stand. So that happens. He starts his undercover job. He's trying to infiltrate Evelina's family, and obviously they cross paths and they're like, what are you doing here? So clearly Nicholas is like hiding the fact that he is undercover trying to bust this drug ring, and at the same time he doesn't know that Evelina is like low-key the brains behind the whole operation. So that's that. There's obviously a sort of attraction there. It's getting a little messy, but I'm having a really good time. I am like a new Emily McIntyre fan. I want to read this whole series. There's like 3 other books in this series, so I will definitely be reading those in the future. But I just think her writing and her stories are just so fun. Like the concept behind every single one of these books, like it's just like interesting. The whole dark romance fairy tale thing, I love that. But yeah, as of right now, I'm enjoying it. My reading has been all over the place, so I also feel like this video's been all over the place, but I'm trying to update you as much as I can while also keeping this somewhat entertaining. That's it for now. I will keep you updated on how it all goes. Okay guys, we're back in the spot because it's where the good lighting is, but I finished Wretched. Literally that word does not sound like a real word. Wretched. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. I honestly had a really good time reading this. I don't know, Emily McIntyre just knows how to write a good dark romance. And I think I already explained what the book was about. Evelina, whose family is like part of this drug empire, and then Nicholas is an undercover agent trying to take down their whole business. I feel like I never read that trope, so it was really fun to read. I did not have a problem with any of the characters. They were all chill. Like all their motives made sense. And then on top of that, I just loved all of the Wizard of Oz references in here. Like it just made the book so much fun to read. I think the only thing that I didn't really like is how fast it was, like the romance between them. It was very quick. A lot of it was purely physical, and I feel like the build-up like emotionally could have been better. But with that being said, it was very entertaining. So I ended up giving this a 4-star. Not my favorite in the series, probably my least favorite just because of how quick the romance felt, but it's still a 4-star. It was very entertaining. It's dual POV, so you get to see like both sides of this like forbidden romance. In the ending, like the very last chapter, I loved it. Now that I think about it, it was like giving Wicked, which I'm not gonna say too much on that, but it was just giving Wicked. If you're looking to get into dark romances, I feel like this series would be a good start. Like they're just very entertaining. Yeah, I'm honestly becoming an Emily McIntyre stan. Like I've read 3 of her books now and I've loved all of them. Like she just knows how to do the dark romance. But yeah, that's that. As of right now, I don't know when I'm going to start my next book. It's the 24th, so I don't really know if I'm going to finish a book before the month is over. I just have like so much stuff on my plate. But if I start another book, you will see. But I think the next thing you guys are going to see me do is update my reading journal because your girl has not been keeping up with it. So I just need to like designate some time to do that. When am I going to find the time to do that? I don't know, but I'm going to try to do it before the month is over. So yeah, let's just cut to that. Okay, I just finished making my like pages for Mile High and Wretched. I don't even know if you can see it, but that's what we got going on. I'm trying to like switch up like how I do my ratings pages because last year I stuck to one format. I would only do this format and I would specifically like just follow that. And then like here's another one, like it's the same exact format. But this year I kind of want to like make it cuter and kind of not stick to one thing. Like honestly, I'm still including the same information, but I'm kind of like formatting it differently. And then for like books that I really like, I want to start making many like collages. So this is my Magnolia Parks one. I haven't printed out the pictures yet, but here I want to make like a little cute collage and maybe like draw some quotes in there and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what that looks like, but the collage isn't there. And I also didn't put the pages because I don't have the book with me right now, so I don't know how many pages are in the book. But as you can see, it's kind of different than what I showed you here. And on top of that, I just want to like start using more color because I always use the black pen. Okay, this page still looks like a hot mess. Like I'm not done with it at all. This is for Hunting Adeline. I'm done filling in the information, but I still have a lot of blank space left. So I think I just want to print out pictures and like make a little collage there. Not that I even really like this book, but I feel like the vibe would just be fun to make a collage with. And then on this page, you can barely see it, but this is for my Love Redesign page, which I have not started yet. I wanted to record myself doing these pages, so I kind of just skipped over Love Redesign, which I read last month. So yeah, I still have to do that, but this is what we got going on. She's so cute. That's like actually adorable. I kind of ate with that. But yeah, that's a little look at the reading journal. I think we're gonna end the video here because I'm definitely not gonna finish a book before the month is over because today's the 26th, and I really don't know if I'm gonna start a book within like the next 2 days. I'm definitely not gonna start one tonight. Like I have so much homework to do. Like I want to cry just thinking about it. So I'm gonna be spending like all my time doing that. So yeah, we're just gonna end it here. But if you enjoyed this and want to see more reading vlogs, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you've read Mile High or Wretch, let me know your thoughts on them. And if you have any book recs, definitely let me know. But yeah, that's it. I hope the rest of your day is amazing, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye! Oh my gosh, this was so fun. I love doing reading vlogs.